SBV. See the vision, be the vision, visionaire. What's going on, everybody? You're here with your boy Alfred. I'm here with your boy Fredo. Today I'm here to talk to my like-minded visionaires, man, the youth, the people that want to use their brain and inspire themselves and do great things in the world, the people that want to gain more knowledge. I'm speaking to everybody, right? But today I'm here to speak on the topic of prioritize the journey, not the destination. This is a very important topic. It's quite significant, and it cannot be more relevant than it is for the current society that we live in today. In a world where everything is almost instant gratification, 5-second TikTok reels, shortened attention spans, where everybody's focused on this fast money lifestyle, scamming, doing things to get as money as quickly as possible without taking any time to learn skills. It's important that we remember what garners the most successful people, what brings us to the things that we truly want to accomplish at the end of the day. It is not the instant gratification. It is not the instant lifestyle. Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither was America, Greece, or any great civilization. It was the journey. It was the processing. And it was the valuable and invaluable lessons that we learned along the way. So today, I presented to you guys 3 reasons on why you should prioritize the journey instead of the end result, the outcome. Reason number 1, the value of introspection. The definition of introspection is the evaluation of one's own mental processing. Introspection is key. Introspection allows you to look within yourself, question yourself. It allows you to evaluate your mind, which then leads to your physical as well. Now, introspection comes along the journey because through the journey, we can start to question ourselves. As the journey starts to get difficult, as the journey starts to get strenuous, as the journey starts to get quite long, sometimes longer than we expected, we sit down, we take a time to take a little quick pit stop, and we ask ourselves, is this really what we want? Is this really what we're earning for, Alfred? Jack, is this really what we want? Melissa, is this really what we want? Introspection along the journey is key, because if you skip those steps, then you won't know what you're truly reaching for, which leads me into my second point. Value the journey, because the outcome does not ensure happiness. Now, when you have introspection, what this introspection does, it allows you to truly outweigh what it is you're heading for, which is the invaluable lesson of understanding that the outcome does not always guarantee happiness. The outcome does not always guarantee the emotion that you think that you'll achieve once you get to that point. You know, there's been multiple people that's been to the outcome, that's been to the end result, and they've gotten all the great things in the world. They've gotten the cars, the luxury, the watches. They got them everything they could have imagined. Before they achieved those things, just thinking of those things alone made them feel a certain way. They said to themselves, when I get this watch, I'll be happy. When I get this car, this luxury car, and I have leather interior and red seats, and I have a bamboo steering wheel, all these type of luxuries, I'll be happy. But when they truly get to that end result, they realize that these things are just complacent value things. And what really made me enjoy my time in getting here was the process of getting here itself, because of the invaluable lessons that we learned. You hear it all the time and you see it all the time. You have depressed millionaires, and I'm not saying that money does not help in any means, because that would be ignorant to say so. But you have these millionaires that have everything. They have all the women, they have all the men at their expense. They have all the means in the world to do whatever, sit down, smoke, get high, travel to all these beautiful, luxurious places that we can only see on our TikTok pages. And yet still they're lonely. They're sad. They're on their deathbeds wishing that they would have enjoyed the moment more. Because guys, let me tell you something. At the top, it's very lonely. The top is very competitive and only a few can reach there. So on your way to the top, you have to be willing to understand that there's going to be a lot of things that you have to let go in the process. And that's where that introspection comes in. And that's where that journey comes in. The introspection comes in on the part as, am I ready to lose all these people? All these people that's been on me since day one. Am I mentally prepared to get rid of these people? Can my ego, can myself take that? That's where the introspection comes in. And that's where the importance of the journey comes in. because not everybody's meant to be taken with you. Now I'm going on a whole tangent. We can have a whole nother conversation about that self, right? But that's step 2. The outcome does not ensure the happiness, right? Reason number 3, and this is the final reason: rebirth. Rebirth. Now, what do I mean when I say rebirth? If you can kind of guess, you can infer from what I've said from the previous reasons on what this specific may mean. Now, in another video, which you should check out, I'm going to link into this, I speak on goal clarity and the importance of goal clarity. Now, rebirth reinforces the goals that you know are good and allows you to develop new ideologies, new mindsets that can push you forward along the way to the outcome that you're working towards, unintentionally or intentionally. You may not even necessarily know what it is you're going for. However, the rebirth is going to allow you to develop whatever you need to achieve what your purpose is. Stay with me because you might miss it. You feel me, gang? But that is the whole importance of rebirth. However, rebirth happens along through the journey, through the process of trials and tribulations, through mistakes, through the times where you may not want to get up in the morning because it's just so hard, through the times where nothing is going your way, the days where nothing is going your way, all it can just seem to happen is bad things are happening to you, to the point where you start to question, will I ever achieve the things I wanted to achieve? Because the factors just aren't factoring. They just aren't positioning in the favor that you'd like them to. Rebirth comes from the journey. And this is why it's so important. Through the journey, through the trials and the tribulations, you develop new mindsets that help you to attack these old and unfortunate situations that are happening. Through the journey, you learn lessons along the way that allow you to create a new version of yourself so that when you do encounter these problems again, you'll be a whole different man, woman, and everything else in between. Because over here at Visionary, we don't discriminate. You feel me? That is the importance of rebirth. So to summarize, I have 3 main points. 3 main points on why it's important to prioritize the journey and not the outcome. Like I said, introspection. The deeper look into yourself that questions if you really want what you're aiming for, which leads into number 2, the outcome. The outcome doesn't necessarily ensure the happiness. So you must have that introspection first to know that the complacent things are only complacent. That when I get to this end goal, I'm happy because it's the goal, not just the item that's forcing me to look and keep going towards it. And number 3, rebirth, which comes from a combination of 1 and 2. These are the 3 things you need to help you get back on track to prioritizing your journey. And guys, what I've noticed is that when you focus on the journey more and you allow yourself to live in the journey, not only does the journey fly by, but the outcome is closer than ever expected. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Visionary out. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. If you got any questions, feel free. I'll respond to anybody. Enjoy the day. The future is bright. SBV out.